Howdy, it's Jacob. I'm just
like impromptu in a while, and I don't really have a script or any kind of notes or anything, but I felt like vlogging tonight, and I wanted to say a Merry Christmas Eve to all of you. I hope that most of you have family to spend it with if you desire to, and for those of you who don't have family, well, sometimes those of us who do have family would tell you it would probably just be less of a pain in the ass to spend the holidays alone. Tomorrow I should be getting a ride from my dad over to my mom's house, spend a little bit of time with my mom and my brothers. Hopefully she has a Christmas tree put up, because that's really all I want, is just to sit by the tree for a while and just kind of zone out, you know, just think about Christmas and what it all means to me, which lately, for the past couple of years, Christmas hasn't really meant anything to me. I haven't got presents, you know, like you used to get presents when you're a little kid, and people make a big deal out of it, and, you know, you got to go over to so-and-so's house, and then so-and-so needs a thank you card, and just, like, a whole bunch of gift exchanges and stuff. I feel like, well, it's definitely necessary for this economy right now. I'm glad that people are, you know, feeling a little bit more secure and spending on other people again, but at the same time, people like me who are doing so many things with what little funds that they have can't really go and buy into a silly holiday like Christmas or Valentine's Day or what have you, which I don't know why I've been thinking so much about Valentine's Day lately, but it's been a recurring topic on my mind. I guess since Thanksgiving and, you know, Christmas and New Year's is soon to be gone, so what's next? Pretty much Valentine's, and then St. Patrick's Day and Easter, and Mother's and Father's Day, and then school starts again, and then, you know, the whole fucking cycle. So I don't know. The seasons to me are getting really predictable and old, and I feel bad because I'm turning 22 in February, and I feel like I'm turning 88, not 22. Like, I tried so hard not to be jaded, but, like, sometimes it's just people never cease to amaze me in their just complete cluelessness, I guess. And I can't fault everybody for not being quick-witted. I mean, I smoke pot, so half the time I'm not so quick. But at the same time, it's just be a little more observant sometimes is what I want to say to people. This lady, and I don't know why this would bug me, probably because I'm 3 days before my tee shot, so, like, I'm just a little bitchy and a little bit just angry at the moment. But she was on the train, she was just talking on the phone, like, just kind of dumb, like, but she wasn't even blonde, which that's terrible to say, but she was a brunette. Anyway, she was a big lady, and she was calling somebody. I don't know if I guess they lived in Springfield, it seems like, because she was getting on a bus towards Springfield when she got off the link system is what she called it, and I was like, or the whatever she called it, and I was like, it's called the Metro Link. Like, I didn't say that to her, but, like, in my head, I was just like, really? And then she was talking about how, like, in California, the train systems, public transit is, like, all lit up and, like, helps the passengers out more. And I'm like, well, if you would open your ears, you would hear the announcements every 2 seconds on the Metrolink that tell you where you're at, which train you're on, where you're headed, what stop that you're coming to next, and among many other announcements they make on the platforms. And, you know, I'm on these things, like, every day, so I realize this. And I guess if you're not from the city, it might seem new and different to you, but to me, it's, like, very obvious. Like, the schedule's posted, it's pretty easy to read, and yeah, it was nerve-wracking the first 2 weeks or so getting used to the bus and shit, but now that I've done it in St. Louis, like, I feel like I could go to Denver or San Francisco or even New York and not be intimidated by their public transit system. In New York, I might be intimidated just simply because it's more efficient, like, it's faster, the subways are crazy fast, but at the same time, they're kind of open for terrorist attacks. You know, like, they have those trolley and bus bombings in the UK all the time. Like, this is a recurring theme that nobody seems to talk about, and I think that's weird. Which, I mean, I don't think there's been any recently, but anyway, yeah. So wrapping up the end of the year, I don't even know what to talk about. The other day at work was Soldiers Day, and there wasn't that many soldiers. Truthfully, they were supposed to be like going from Fort Leonard Wood and flying out, but apparently last year there was a line out the door at the spa, and this year they were only letting them come up in groups. And like every 2 hours they would send up another like 10 people, and I seriously worked on not one person in the military in the service that day. And I was like, really? They made me be here on Soldiers Day for this? I was going to go hang out with one of my friends, go meet him finally. Nick, I believe. His screen name is You Can Call Me the Dude. And he's a pretty cool guy. I think I would honestly think he was a lot cooler if I got to hang out with him in person. You can't really tell someone's personality very much through like a webcam and stuff. I feel like a lot of people, a lot of my viewers think that they really know me through my videos, but at the same time it's like there's a whole essence to me that's like developing and starting to like radiate from me, that people who talk to me on a day-to-day basis are really saying like, yeah, like you're doing something to make a difference in your life. And even if I don't see them every day, it's like old friends who have come back in my life and know that I'm transitioning, they see how like happy I am and like how well adjusted I'm becoming, or at least that's what I'm working towards. And you know, like, honestly, I feel like I've been doing pretty well for myself. I went to therapy a couple days ago, but before that, it was almost 3 weeks before I went, and I honestly didn't feel like I needed it. I vented a little bit to him about something, but I didn't really even need to talk about that because I processed it on my own. So it's just cool to see, like, how after... Let's see, I started therapy in May, so May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December. So I've been in therapy for 8 months voluntarily, and I just started taking an antidepressant, which is take as necessary, so I haven't been on it consistently. I just take it to help me sleep and balance my serotonin and stuff for the next day. It's called trazodone, in case you're wondering. You can look it up. But I don't know, like, the psychologist, the psychiatrist, like, everybody, like, they don't think that I need their help anymore, which is crazy. Like, it's only been 8 months and I made so much progress, and you know, I'll keep going back so long as I feel like I have issues to work through and things to talk about. But at the same time, I feel like talking to a therapist for that long consecutively has kind of helped me see the way that he sees things, and like I can predict how to react in a situation instead of like doing what my actual first instinct is, which is usually to destroy all possessions and territory in sight when, you know, something doesn't go my way. And that's a family instinct that runs in my mom. It probably runs in my grandpa, my uncle, my brothers, just everybody. It's just a Dodd thing. I'm of Scottish heritage, in case you guys didn't know. Like, apparently I came from the Scottish Highlanders, which sadly I know nothing about except for the fact that they were like brutal fucking warriors. Like, they fought like hell. And so, I don't know. But being of somebody who studies like Buddhist like stuff, it's like I almost don't feel like it's worth wasting my energy. Like, I feel like my chi is so much better when it's like zen, when I'm like centered. And like, what's the point of being so like outraged all the time? You know, like, what is the fucking point? Like, I want to get to a point where I can just sit on a cushion on the floor like a meditation pillow and just fucking just be in the moment for like half an hour. Like, that's a long fucking time to sit there and be like a victim to your own thoughts without distracting yourself. But that's the key of meditation. And my goal is to definitely work in a lot more mental, like reining in like the distractions and stuff, in terms of willpower. And I have written out my new workout schedule for the new year, starting when I get back, January 7th, so first week after the new year. Let's see, Monday and Friday I'm doing resistance band training, pull-ups, and my ab workout with the straps. On Tuesday, Thursday, and Sunday I'm going to be doing push-ups, cardio, and the body ball workout. On Wednesday, I'm going to do yoga and I'm going to meditate every Wednesday without fail. And on Thursday, I'm going to really focus on my legs. And Saturday, I'm either going to do a bike or a treadmill and really blast the fuck out of my legs again. Because I have chicken legs and I don't like that, and I'm gonna start building like this lean, ripped upper body, and my legs are gonna look wimpy. I'm not all about that. So anyway, I am super excited for all of my New Year's plans. All my tickets for everything are purchased. 5 more days until I'm on that plane to Phoenix, and like, I can't even explain to you the joyousness that I feel. Like, it is so wonderful to know that I'm finally going back home after more than a year. And I'm so excited to see my friend Gloria. I've been talking to her on Skype, and I miss her so much. So, yeah. Hopefully, all of my plans will go accordingly, and when I come back, January 7th, I will probably look pretty different. So stay tuned for that. Yeah, I think body hair is coming in by the time I come back. I think my voice cracked yesterday or today too, and so it's also going to be deeper. And hopefully I'll get a new packer. And yeah, I'm going to make my poi video when I come back too, because I'll have had like 2.5 weeks of practice by then. So yeah, stay tuned and check me out. If you want to, I would really appreciate it if you would donate to my chip-in account so that I can eventually get top surgery, because I really want to spin poi topless. I want to spin fire topless on the beach in New Zealand. I think that would be really awesome. So yeah, contribute and subscribe and comment and do whatever you can do. I'm Jake. I'm signing off. Peace. And yeah, that